present to you today, and we're all so ready to go. But before we start, I have a couple of housekeeping things to mention. If you have a phone, turn it on your loudest. No, wait, that's not right. Turn it on silent, obviously. We have restrooms. If you go out the hall here, and I believe on both sides of the atrium there. And I will pass it off to Kelsey to introduce some of the important key players in our P2EP program.
Hello everyone, as Karen mentioned, my name is Kelsey Zielinski, and I'd like to start off by introducing the Director of NC State's Plants for Human Health Institute, Dr. Marian Lila. She's also the co-founding director of P2EP, and I think she's ready. Yeah. So as Dr. Lila makes her way to the stage, we'd also like to recognize a few other members who are part of P2EP's Directors Board. If you could please stand so we can recognize you when I call your name. Jorge Signates of the David H. Murdoch Research Institute. Hello. Also Dr. Nicholas Gillett of the Dole Nutrition Institute.
Not here yet.
Nick is not here yet. Mark Spencer of Castle and Cook. Also not yet.
No, he's here. He was. Hold on.
All right, thanks for being here, Mark. We'll find you. Leonard Williams of NC State University. Thank you. And Dr. Corey Brower of UNC Charlotte.
Who's out of town?
He is out of town. So I'm going to pass over to Dr. Lila. Thank you.
Okay, so what is P2EP? It is an ambitious project that was envisioned and developed back in the spring of 2013. And it was born out of a brainstorming session between the industry partners here on campus and some of our academic partners to capitalize on the unique juxtaposition of talent here on the NCRC and also the extremely stellar instrumentation that we have for omics technologies and for bioinformatics. What could we do that would take advantage of this great place that we're in and really, spring forth some productive effort because we're all rubbing shoulders together? What could we do? And so we came up with this plan, this initiative that would team up leaders from industry and academia, PIs, principal investigators, researchers, both at the academic institutions and the industries, PhD candidates, graduate students, and then a whole team of unjaded, bright-eyed interns that could all come together in a team environment to tackle three simple questions. What does a plant make? So what are the products that are synthesized in a plant? What chemicals are synthesized inside of the plant? How does a plant make it? So what are the pathways, the genetic pathways and the metabolomic pathways by which a product is made in a plant? And then third, what good is that product for human health? So you're going to hear a number of different presentations today that are going to seem like a potpourri of latest in science, but all of the presentations that you'll read on the posters or that you'll hear presented today are all going to get back to those three simple questions. What does a plant make? How does it make it? And what good is that product that the plant makes for human health? They seem simple. They're not simple questions at all because these are questions that require the complex metabolomics and genomics that we are capable of tackling here on this campus. So we also have this juxtaposition of biosciences and bioinformatics, or a knowledge base which overshadows, or not overshadows, it's over the whole project, that will allow us to take all the information generated in the project and generated throughout the world on these 3 simple questions and make it available for interactive researching and querying of questions. So it's really a unique project. All the presentations today will hark back to those 3 questions. So from 2013 to 2018, and this is our 6th summer symposium, we've had a total of 164 of those bright-eyed, unjaded interns come through the program. So we've hosted that. 51, and they're from 22 different colleges and universities, mostly in North Carolina, but some even from outside of North Carolina. 51% have been minority, and 65% have been female, which doesn't count for anything anymore, but 65% female. 3 of the former interns that we have now are graduate student mentors. So it's this, taking their own team of interns through these projects. So it's really a self-sustaining program that continues to grow. So without any much more ado, I'd like to introduce the P2EP faculty that we have here, and I hope I'm not going to miss anybody, from our 3 universities. Myself, one of the PIs that's going to be having some projects today. Deborah Esposito, just maybe raise your hand. I know she's here. There she is, way over there. Okay, from NC State, Massimo Urizo over here. Slavko Kormaninsky right there. And Giuseppe Velaki, who I believe is not here yet, but will be here later on today. And then from UNC Charlotte, we have Corey Brower and Bawa Song over there, yes. And Leonard and Rich Paul were already introduced. So we'd like to jump right into our research presentations and showcase really the tremendous talent that's come together for the Plant Pathways Elucidation Project this year especially. We'll start with Ashley Yao and Delaney Dunlap, and they've worked in the lab of Dr. Massimo Urizo. So without any further ado, turn it over to Ashley.